Welcome back to the Morning Mindfulness series. I'm Gila Ross, host of the Power Up podcast, where we share short, relevant ideas that can upgrade our everyday lives. Let me ask you a question. How much time, energy, and effort do we put into fixing and upgrading our lives? Whether it's something like whitening our teeth, or fixing our houses, or getting a nicer car, or climbing that corporate ladder. So much of our time and our energy and our effort goes into trying to do and become more. Where does this come from? This is our soul. Our soul pushes us always to achieve, but it's a shame to waste that drive to become more on just the material world. So every single morning, there's a short prayer that's called Elokai Neshama, where we thank God for the soul that He's given us. That we recognize that soul that God has given us, we say Elokai Neshama Shenosata Bi Tahorahi. That soul that you have given us, it's pure. I have within me a pure soul. It is the source of my goodness. It is the source of what pushes me to always strive for more. And I can't just waste it on the material world. I have to use it to become more spiritually. And that's what I remind myself. And I remind myself that God blew it into me. What does that mean? If you think about it, when someone blows something into someone else, they're taking what's from them and putting it in the other person. We have a spark of godliness within us. Do you know what that means? That means that we have exactly what is needed to fulfill our mission in this world, which is to perfect our soul. What does it feel like to live from a place from our soul? Let me explain it to you by explaining what the opposite of it is. And the opposite is when we're living from a place of ego. Think about the times that we've made mistakes, we've hurt other people. They always come when we let our ego rule us, when we let our ego tell us what to do. The flip side of it is when we connect with our soul, when we live from a place of soul, we make smarter decisions, right? Think of watching a beautiful sunset. Think of a time where you felt intensely grateful. We feel so connected to something greater. That's what it feels like when we live from our soul. So that's why in the morning we take a moment, we say this prayer, we remind ourselves that our essence is that pure soul, that spark of the divine that we have within us. We have exactly what we need to tackle the day and to remind ourselves that whatever comes along today, whatever comes is tailor-made for me. It's my soul curriculum, and my job is to let the purity of my soul shine through. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful, soul-filled day. Thank you for taking the time to listen. For this week, take a moment to ground yourself and let your soul shine through. Take a moment to remind yourself that whatever the day is going to throw at you is your individualized soul curriculum. I'd love to hear how it goes for you. You can get in touch with me. You can find me on Instagram at Gila Ross. And please take a moment to rate, review, or subscribe to the podcast. Thank you and have a wonderful day.